protest. Justin Bieber moving in was just a radio show hoax. Perhaps a small relief to the singer, spending a whole lot of time in hot water these days. But as for his career... Ken Baker's ringtone there. Some good news. JB's monster hit Baby just hit 1 billion. Yes, billion with a B hits on YouTube. Bottom line, is the worst now behind him? What do you think?
Or are people looking at him and being like, oh my gosh, that was the Bieber like we wish we still had, you know?
The good days.
Yeah.
I don't think this $1 billion mark means that suddenly his troubles are over. Is that the question you're asking?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
I mean, this just means this song's been out how long now? And yes, it's very popular. It just happened to creep up to $1 billion.
Well, maybe he's focusing back on the music, because I know I was gone in Russia. I didn't see any negative Justin Bieber stories. I know he's been spending a lot of time in the studio.
Right, he's gone low pro. He is working. We reported that he was going to be in Atlanta for the next 3 months. A lot of people think he should spend all of his time in Atlanta. Just don't spend 3 months. Get away from LA, and maybe it's doing him some good to be focusing on the work. However, when I look at that Baby video, I'm kind of sad, because that was like a kid who was unaffected by the fame, who was just, he had so much of his life and career ahead of him. He was relatively innocent, pure, talented. It was so much fun to celebrate with him. And now you look at it and you're like, what the heck happened? The kid went off the rails. The hair is better now than that. I don't know what that hair. But everything else I wish.
You expected him to go through life and this crazy world, Hollywood world, without making a lot of mistakes, right?
Okay, I didn't expect him to turn into a train wreck who's getting arrested in Toronto, arrested in Miami, who's being raided in Calabasas, and who's, basically like doing all those ridiculous things he's been doing. I didn't expect that. I'm sorry.
Fair enough.
We are going to find out everything we want to know about Bieber, because tomorrow we have Chantel Jeffries, so his girl that we have been following and seeing in the news that was with him in Panama, with him in Miami the night that he was arrested. She's speaking exclusively to us tomorrow on E! News, and I'm not going to give away anything that she says, but it's the first time that we've really had kind of insight into what's going on in his mind.
Quickly, going back to the protest for a sec, what does it say about the media outlets that covered the protest? Did they do any fact-checking? Because it was a hoax.
Reminds me of Balloon Boy. Remember that?
I forgot about that.
Buzzer, I deserve the buzzer. Okay, left field.
I actually wondered why we weren't covering it yesterday. Like, I almost sent an email at 11 p.m. to be like, have we put this story up?
For fact-checking.
Because I was in bed and like, I remember that. But, the thing about this is that it was so believable, because this is what we're used to hearing about Bieber. Of course you don't Bieber as your neighbor. Like, he, according to everything that's been out there, he's the worst possible neighbor you could have. That's why people, like mainstream media, picked it up.
Unless you're a 16-year-old girl, you might want him living in on your street. Just saying.
Yeah. Hashtag live for me. We want to take your tweets. Would you want to live in Justin Bieber's neighborhood? We're going to read some of those on the other side of this piece. We sent Ali Fedotowsky out on the streets to ask you guys that very question. Watch.
So Justin Bieber wanted to be your neighbor. Would you be cool with that?
Yeah. No, it's a simple, a non-hesitant no.
No.
No?
No. No. No.
Justin Bieber, can I get a yes?
No.
No? Okay. What if you threw really good parties and there were a bunch of hot girls there?
Yes.
Would you guys want Justin Bieber to be your neighbor?
No.
Why not? I don't like it. So I want to ask you, would you like to have Justin Bieber as your neighbor?
Probably, so that I can see what he's doing and stuff. It'd be entertaining.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It'd be entertaining neighbor.
What would it take for you to let Justin Bieber live next to you?
A lot of wine and alcohol, so I can deal with him.
I heard he throws good parties, so maybe I would.
That's what I've been saying all morning long.
I wouldn't want him egging my house, though.
What if he moved in and there was a truck outside that said it was filled with dozens of crates of eggs? You sound psychotic.
Getting some live tweets right now.
You knew.
This one from Tara. That's how all young stars start. When the fame hits, that's when they become screw-ups. And she put at Ken Baker now on there.
Oh. Then I'm a screw-up?
No, I'm just saying, she added you on that tweet.
But everyone wants to be Justin's neighbor, according to my Twitter. They're like, yes,
What do they
please,
say?
yes, please. One of them said, omelets, anyone?
Oh, that's funny.
I got similar ones. People want, look, if you are a big fan of Bieber's, yeah, you want him as your neighbor.
Yeah.
If you're not, you don't want that guy anywhere near your zip code.
All right, from Justin to Miley Cyrus.